You guys, welcome. Hi, it's Dani with all this energy. I don't know what to do with myself because today is the very first unboxing of the full deck of Mystic Masters. You guys, it is here. Oh. Yesterday, I stalked the windows. I looked outside. I looked down the driveway all morning long waiting to get this package. She must have thought I was a wild woman when I heard her honk the horn to come pick up some packages because I was clever. I was like, I'm not missing this. So I had packages for her to pick up. So I marked that she had to come to the house. And so I waited and waited and waited. And when I heard the honk, I lost my whole mind. So I ran out there. I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I came back in and I was just beside myself. I didn't even know how to feel. It was like all the things at once. So, containing myself, let's go and do a walkthrough first. And then we will come back and talk about all the things. Okay, here we go. We have the Mystic Masters Tarot. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I have a very simple tuck box. We have some leather, if you can see. We have some leather book covers that I took for the background. So they're old and weathered. I believe these are from the 1800s. I don't quite remember. As well as a seal from the 16th century that adorns the top. We have Mystic Masters. We have some paint splotches, some golden paint splotches with Mystic Masters on both sides. Nothing on the bottom. And then the back here. Mystic Masters is a 78 card tarot deck created from the etchings and wood carvings dating back to the 16th and 17th century. Each piece has been watercolored and adorned, bringing these vintage scenes to life. And here it says created by Dani Mystic and the great masters of centuries past. And then my social media. Okay, woo, here we go. So we open this up, and this comes wrapped, by the way. So let's do this. We'll put that right there. All right. So here we have the backs. Now, while the backs aren't reversible, they're subtle enough to where it's not super noticeable if you do read with reversals. As you can tell, I mean, you can see it if it's laid back to back, but if that's something that you don't like, they're not really reversible. So we have the backs, and we shall flip over and start our walkthrough. So you will note that unlike the initial set of the majors that I got, I actually added the titles. So these finished ones do have titles to them. Okay, so that was a look at the cards. Let's talk a little bit about the cardstock. Look at this. Ugh, I love this cardstock. It can shuffle so well. Look at this. Ugh. Can you even see that? I should have did it when we were backwards. Let's see. Oh, like butter. I love the way that this cardstock shuffles. This is a Superior Smooth cardstock. And while it's not matte, oh, cover my face. While it's not matte, it isn't overly glossy either. So there's not a lot of like weird, reflection off of it, which I really like. It almost reminds me of like the plastic cardstock. If you've ever had the plastic cardstock, while it's not plastic, it's got the black core inside. It is just a smooth cardstock. It does kind of remind me of it. Like it's got that like flick to it, which I really enjoy. So it is a good sturdy cardstock, and it's supposed to be really durable, which meant a lot to me because I wanted to make sure that it was durable. So as far as that goes, there's no gilding. I chose not to do gilding because I find a lot of times gilding has a tendency to stick. Sometimes it messes up the cards, so I didn't really want to go through that because it's so touch and go, at least for me, that I decided, you know what, no gilding. But aside from this, we talked about a little white book, and I've been going back and forth as to what I was going to do. But as of right now, we have the deck, we have a tuck box, we do not have a little white book printed. What I am doing, I am going to instead create a PDF that if anyone orders the deck, they will get a card inside and a link on an email when it is shipped out that has a PDF version of a little white book. This is going to be very basic, just kind of keywords and maybe a little blip about the art on the card. But my plans are to do a video guidebook. So throughout the next year, I will be breaking down this deck card by card into a more in-depth kind of guidebook. So if you are interested in that, that is more to come later. So what's next? Next, I have a few little things that I do want to correct. I have some overspray on, let me see, where is she at? On two of them in particular, I have, where are you? Of course I shuffled them, so now they're going to be out of order. Ah, there she is. On my Queen of Wands, you'll notice that when I did the orange splatter, it kind of got everywhere, and I can't believe I didn't notice this the first time. Or maybe I did it and didn't save it. That's very possible. It was a long run when it came to getting them all done. I was really kind of getting in there. So I noticed that there's a lot of overspray here, and I don't quite like that, so I'm going to clean her up. There's her and I think my page. Yes, here he is. My Page of Wands, there's a bit of overspray. So I want to correct those. So that's not going to be too big of a deal. I'm just going to reset them and get them cleaned up and back in the pile. And once that's done, I'm going to be working on the PDF. And in the meantime, I will be putting my deck up for pre-order on my Etsy shop. My plan is to get this done before the end of September. So if you are interested in purchasing the Mystic Masters Tarot deck, you can keep an eye out on my Etsy shop, which the link is below, and then it'll also show at the end of the video. But I have everything kind of set to start a pre-order, like I said, by the end of this month. It'll go for probably about a month. I'll do a pre-order for about a month, maybe 3 weeks. Who knows? I'll figure all that out in the process. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. We'll do a pre-order for an initial run, and we'll go from there. I'm shooting for the end of this year, beginning of next year, that everything is done and shipped, and we are rocking and rolling. So that is the plan. All right, so drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any kind of questions. I will definitely try my best to answer everything that I can. As always, my social media, my Etsy shop, 3 Fat Readers, all the information to get in touch with me is all down below in the description. And I thank you so much for following me through this journey to the creation of the Mystic Masters. I'm so, so grateful for every single one of you. And I will talk to you all very soon. I'm sending you all my love. Mwah. Later, Gators.